So today it's something slightly different. I'm here at Kempton Park to look at one of the longest running tool shows in the UK. Recently, I spent a day at the D&M Tools Show at Kempton Park, which is just south of Heathrow, not that far off the M25, and it's actually held in the Grandstand building. There's 2 floors of displays. Downstairs is predominantly power tools, and upstairs the smaller stuff like hand tools and workwear. And although it was well attended, it wasn't overwhelming, so I found it easy to get around and see everything I wanted to. One of the first people I met there was Andrew from JCB Worklights, who showed me a range of their work lights that actually work off of standard power tool batteries by using an adapter within the work light, a bit like the ones that I showed you here a couple of weeks ago. Have a look at this.
I'm Andrew from JCB Worklights, and the show this year extended the Connect range of lights which use the power tool batteries. They all have a cover on the back. You open the cover and you have your battery adapter. That one there is for Bosch. The adapters are easy to take out. Pull the clip back, pull the adapter out.
So these work on all different batteries?
Different batteries. In the box you get the adapters for JCB, Bosch, DeWalt, Milwaukee, Makita and Turbo. That first is available in a 4,500 and a 6,500 lumens. New for this year, we have a 360 area light. This one uses the same concept, the same battery adapters. It's also mains powered as well, so you can run it on the mains. It has 3 light settings. So you've got a low, a medium and a high. Total output 7,200 lumens. Also, it has 3 different color temperatures. So if you're detailing or doing decorating, you can change the light color to suit the application you're doing. And again, the battery sits inside the cover on the adapter.
As well as the inside stands, the main manufacturers also tend to have some outside demonstration areas where you can try some of the tools and make some dust and noise. And that's where I tried one of the latest DeWalt impact drivers, the DFC 860, which delivers up to 282 Newton meters of torque, and then fitted with a power stack battery, makes quite a beast, all in a very small unit. That doesn't mess about, does it? Nice and warm now anyway. Yeah. It was in this outside area where I met Dan from Spyder products, who finally showed me a solution to the most common problem when you're using a hole saw, and that is, once you've cut the hole, how do you get the wood out the middle?
I'm Dan with Spyder products, and this is the Spyder hole saw system with the rapid core eject. Worst part is always getting the core out. Push the Spyder button, pops right out. Let's say you have to drill a hole at an angle. Start it, get the hole started, pop it down, finish it out. So let's say that you drill a hole and you realize you need a bigger one. Best way to do that, slide your bigger hole saw down, put the smaller one in, get it good and started, pop the small one off, pop the big one out, finish it out.
One of the things I always enjoy when I go to a show like this is bumping into some of the viewers of the channel and having a quick chat about some of the projects they've been working on and the sort of tools that they're looking for at the show. Here's just some of the people that came and said hello to me throughout the day. Although while I was taking this photo with a subscriber, I did get photobombed by this chap on the left. I'm only joking. This is my mate Peter from 10 Minute Workshop channel, who I bumped into enjoying the show. Now here's a question for you. When you're using a jigsaw and you're trying to do a tight radius cut, do you tend to find that the blade tends to wander out, and rather than cutting a vertical cut, you're now cutting on the wonk? That's a technical term. I'm sure you do, because it happens to me all the time, and I can't be the only one. But when I was on the Maffel stand, I tried a jigsaw, or more importantly, a jigsaw blade that's designed to stop that happening. The Maffel Q-Nex blade is wider and stronger than a normal blade. It's a bit like 2 blades welded together, but with a tapered back, so the cross-section is almost triangular, to allow it to go around really small radius curves without rolling over and staying vertical, which I've never seen before, but worked astonishingly well. It's all vertical as well. It's clever, isn't it? I must admit, I do love finding and playing with tools that I've not tried before. A bit like these Festool FSK rails, which I can see being a real help to a lot of tradesmen out there. And as I was looking around the show, I also managed to catch up with the boss of D&M. So I'm here with Paul Dowding of D&M Tools. Paul, D&M Tools, a lot of people won't have come across before. What do they do?
Well, D&M Tools, we've been a long-established tool specialist in our industry. 50 years. We've been doing our show for 25, and we basically just do the simple stuff. We sell tools.
And I hear it's a family-run business. Is that right?
Yeah, it's third generation at the moment. So both my daughters are in the business, my sister, my wife, my niece. So yeah, a proper family affair.
And I'll tell you a little secret. About 25 years ago, I used to be invited to Twickenham quite a lot for the rugby. And we used to meet in a bar just opposite your shop in Twickenham.
Right.
And if I was early enough, I'd come in. But then I could never buy anything because I can't take a saw.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing your store. This was before the internet really got going, long time ago. So you've been going some time then.
Yeah, we've been in Twickenham a long time. And of course, over the years when we developed into mail order, to online business, exhibitions, we used to do the show at our premises back in Twickenham back in the early 90s. We did it for about 10 years there, and then it just evolved that we wanted more space. So we decided we'd come to an outside venue and we could then control the venue and expand it.
So 25 years in this same venue, around about 10,000 people coming through in the 3 days. What's the main reason for people to come to your show for this weekend?
I think the main reason that it stayed current and relevant is that we still offer what people want to see. They want to come along, they want to be overwhelmed by the sheer range and choice of all the premium brands under one roof, where they can not just see and buy them and take them away, but they get the opportunity to try the tools out, see the manufacturers doing their demonstrations and talk directly to the brands and make that comparison, where often you don't get that opportunity. And while a lot of tools look the same in a box, when you get them out of the box, they're all completely different. And they've all got a story to tell. So it's all about giving people that buying opportunity that is sadly, beginning to lack in our industry because of the way we all choose to buy and sell these days.
Well, have a great show.
Yeah, thank you.
Just about every power tool I own is 18 volt. The only thing that I've got that's a higher voltage is this Makita plunge saw that requires two 18 volt batteries. So it's actually classed as a 36 volt machine. But I'm keen to find out more about higher voltage machines. So while I was at the show, I took a look at the Makita 40 volt XGT range, which is where I found the biggest mega size circular saw. This is the HS013GZ, which is a cordless 40 volt circular saw with a 415mm blade. That's over 16 inches in old money, which is a bit of a beast. It gives you up to 158mm depth of cut. So any big chunky timber up to 6 inches, it will go through in one pass, which is impressive and great if you've got a spare £800 to spend. It was while I was looking around the 40 volt XGT range, I came across Reese.
Hello, I'm Reese from Makita UK and I'm here today to talk to you about the UC025GZ 40 volt XGT chainsaw. It has a 350mm 14-inch bar and chain, captive bar nuts, 1.6 kilowatt motor equivalent to about a 40cc petrol saw. We've got an easy fill oil cap on the front here with an oil reservoir, automatic oiler, which is also adjustable on the front there for different applications, different timbers. We've got a 25.5 metre a second chain speed, so really high performance, and the ramp up to that speed on this machine takes about 1.1 seconds, so it's incredibly quick ramp up. It takes up to a 5 amp hour battery. That's about all there is to it really. I can show you it cutting.
I really enjoyed my day at the D&M Tools Show, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone thinking about going in 2026. Go and check out their website. I found them to be pretty competitive against those big national brands, although they're a family-run business. bit of a dying breed these days. I'll put the link to their website in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time.